Navigating through the Breton Sound basin, oysterman Ivan Popic can quickly point out where Katrina ripped away the marshland.
If you look out in the water, you still have some bushes sticking out of the water. Last year, at the end of the season, all there was land.
But today, it's the hurricane's impact under the water that Popic is investigating.
Okay, that's your first one. One deckhand is out there poling with the pole, and he tells him whether it's a reef or not. Okay.
Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries is paying oyster fishermen like Popic to figure out how much of the reef where oysters grow is still left by poling the water bottom.
Most of this here is a muddy bottom. There's hardly few spots of reef.
Storm surge destroyed nearly 60 square miles of marsh in the Breton Sound basin, and much of that dirt is now covering the reefs.
Wherever it covers the reef, most oysters are going to die, and it takes years for the currents and weather to clean it up, or how should I say, for the reef to regenerate.
The Department of Wildlife and Fisheries is spending $1.2 million to map out the sea bottoms from Plaquemines through St. Bernard. The agency wants to know what the sea bottom looks like so they can start restoring it.
Well, they can deposit new materials. They can focus efforts on putting used oyster shells out to try and reestablish reefs.
Andy McInnes oversees the program in Plaquemines. He says the work is critical to the oyster industry long term and helps fishermen who are struggling now.
It's a chance to put some money back into the hands of the fishermen who were impacted so severely.
From the destruction of boats and docks to the loss of hundreds of miles of reefs, Katrina crippled the fishing industry. But like the oysters they harvest, Popic says he and his fellow fishermen will regenerate and thrive again.
Fishermen are survivors, you know. Future is always uncertain for most of us. It's what you make of it.
In Plaquemines Parish, Yunji Denise, ABC 26 News.